Greetings to you on this Wednesday of Holy Week. As you know, Easter is coming this Sunday, and I wanted to take a moment and share with you the message I'm going to teach our youth tonight at our Bible study on Zoom. When you think about Easter, what do you think about? When I was younger, Easter meant to me Easter bunnies and candy, big church services with everyone dressed up in their new pastel-colored Easter clothes, and the family always gathered together, and there was ham. We ate ham every single year. I don't even like ham, but we always had ham. We had big Easter baskets, and we had epic Easter egg hunts in the big front yard. But as I got older and I began to understand more about the Bible, and the more I learned about Jesus' teachings, I realized that even though those Easter traditions are fun and they're a great way to celebrate Easter, I was missing the true meaning of Easter. How many of you guys have gone on an Easter egg hunt before? My family would have an egg hunt every year at my Nana's house after our Easter lunch. My sister and my cousins would go hunt the eggs, and there was always a competition to find the prize egg that had a $50 bill in it. We would gather up all the eggs and then dump them in the yard, and we would just start tearing open all the eggs to find the prize egg. As we opened each egg, candy would come pouring out, and we would move on to the next one as quickly as we could. And every year there would always be an empty egg mixed in with the candy-filled eggs, and we always mistook that egg for the prize egg because we couldn't hear anything inside it when we shook it. So when we opened that egg and we found it empty, we were always so disappointed. We quickly discarded that empty egg, and then we continued on our hunt for our prize egg. Every year we found that prize egg, except for the one year it fell down the fire hydrant and it was lost forever. But as I think back on those memories, I can't help but remember that Easter egg that was always empty. None of us wanted that empty egg. But now that I think about it, when it comes to the true meaning of Easter, empty is a good thing. Normally the concept of something being empty really isn't good at all. But I'm here to tell you today that empty is a good thing on Easter. When Jesus was crucified and they buried him and put him in the tomb, they rolled a huge heavy stone in front of the tomb. Then 3 days later, something unbelievable happened and the tomb was empty. In Luke 24, 1-8, it says this: "But very early on Sunday morning, the women went to the tomb, taking the spices they had prepared. They found that the stone had been rolled away from the entrance. So they went in, and they didn't find the body of Lord Jesus. As they stood there puzzled, 2 men suddenly appeared to them clothed in dazzling robes. The women were terrified and bowed their faces to the ground. Then the man asked, 'Why are you looking among the dead for someone who is alive? He isn't here. He is risen from the dead. Remember what he told you back in Galilee, that the Son of Man must be betrayed into the hands of sinful men and be crucified, and that he would rise again on the 3rd day.' Then they remembered that he had said this." The empty tomb shows us that Jesus has power over death. Jesus sacrificed himself to save us and to give us life. Spend some time this week reflecting on the empty tomb and what it means to you. Thank Jesus for the sacrifice that he gave for you. And finally, ask God to show you how you can use this extra time that we've been given to strengthen your relationship with Christ and show others the true love of Jesus Christ. When we decide to truly follow Jesus instead of following our own desires, we too can truly begin to really live. So when I look at the true meaning of Easter and everything Jesus did for us on the cross, empty is a good thing. Next time you get that empty egg on Easter, remember that the true reason for Easter and the sacrifice that Jesus made for each and every one of us, the empty egg is really the prize egg.